Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank
Seeing
you.
yourself in LIBERACE, so what kind of feeling was it with all this glitter thing and making digitally maybe a 30-year-old guy? So what kind of feeling was it seeing yourself?
It was different. I've never done a major makeup movie before, nor have I ever played a biopic of a real person. So I can't say that we enjoyed the 2.5 to 3 hours it would take each time to put on the look. And sometimes we had 3 looks in the movie. The earlier look, then we had the fat look when Matt and I became domestic goddesses, and then finally the plastic surgery. So some days we had 2 changes, so we spent 5-6 hours in the chair. But the results were a pleasure. It was well worth the hard work.
It's a fantastic movie, and it takes a lot of courage to play it, because especially in America, in Europe, it's not a big deal, but in America. So what did you first think when you received the script or got the offer for this role?
Well, I was ecstatic, because you have to remember, that I was coming off cancer, had lost a lot of weight, questions about whether I had a career any longer. And Steven Soderbergh, our director, who I'd worked with on a movie called Traffic back in 1999, 2000, just said, here, take a look at this. Richard LeGravenese, the screenwriter, is one of our great writers. It was a wonderful story, flamboyant, something I've never done before. And Matt Damon is going to be my dancing partner, he's a wonderful actor, and you talk about courage. It's one thing at my age to play this brash gay performer. It's another thing for Matt Damon in the prime of his stardom to do it. So I felt lucky. I was in very good hands, and you couldn't ask for a better situation.
How was it doing all this intimate scenes, like kissing them, doing this bad scene, which is really great? So how was it for you?
A lot like, when you read the script and have love scenes with a lady, as Matt and I said, we both read the same script, we knew it was coming. We would make jokes. I think probably after the first kiss, you break the ice. But, I'm also a producer, so I'm very conscious of trying to make people as comfortable as possible, because acting in a film with cameras, like X-ray machines looking at you, is difficult to get comfort, and particularly in this. So I think Matt also, who has a background as a director and a writer, we worked at trying to create a comfort factor for us, so that it would seem like a true love story, and that's one of the parts of Liberace I'm really happy about.
And it's so good to see you back on screen, especially after the cancer, to give other people some kind of courage to fight the disease, because I know so many people who have also cancer. So did the disease make you stronger in some way?
The disease made me a better actor. The disease gave me more freedom, because, once you're actually looking at what might be the end and you pass through that, then you have the courage, you have the freedom to do anything. So I think for this part, for Liberace in particular, it allowed me more freedom than I normally would have felt.
And are you at this time afraid of death, or would you say you have seen so much after this cancer so that you are not afraid?
I didn't dwell on it much. Once I began my program of radiation and chemotherapy, I said, I'm in the hands of the experts, so let's get worried afterwards. When I finish my treatment, they tell me I still have cancer, then I'll start thinking about mortality. But it didn't. it didn't. But the one of the final scenes in the movie is, as you know, without giving it away, and Liberace does finally die. It was a little strange seeing you, in that kind of scene.
And when you have now the time to be on your own, to be in Europe, so is there anything that you want to do very, very much? Anything you ever dreamed of, and you say, now I'm doing it?
No. I mean, I never know. I always like to see a good screenplay. I love my work. I mean, there's always what we call the bucket list. There's a list of things you'd like to do before you die. But as far as in the working situations, no. I mean, Liberace to me is one of the best pictures I've been involved with. I find it very funny. It's like life. There's a lot of funny scenes in it, up against some more serious scenes, and I only hope I'll get another chance to work on a picture this good.